Have you ever wondered what it'd be like if you were a child and you had the fate of the world on your shoulders? Here we are at Brennan Theaters tonight watching Ender's Game. Sci-fi action through and through. There's no real year date, you just have to use your imagination and be like, okay, it is in the future because they got some pretty awesome tech. Classic story starting out, alien invasion, we fought them off, and now we've got to think, what are we gonna do if they come back? Because they might come back. We don't know. We gotta figure this out. Harrison Ford takes the role as a general guy that's war, have to win. Asa Butterfield is the lead 15-year-old child actor that is taking on responsibility and doing what he's told. I personally had issues with that character. He didn't do a bad job. It's just the way it hit my ear, the way I saw it, it just a little up and down for me. I mean, he didn't do a bad job. I thought Harrison Ford was better, although most would say it's very cliche. The movie starts off pretty strong. It's got the narration going, so you're fully aware what's going on. Then it kind of slows down a little bit to give you all the story you need to know of the thought process, all the stuff that this kid has to endure to come out the end as a leader. It's all like a big old video game, all simulation, it's tactical. The sound was amazing. Sound went hand in hand with the special effects. Let's be honest, we've seen some special effects, World War Z, looking at you. This one, amazing. I don't know what it is with outside space stuff, you guys nail it, looks awesome. As far as originality goes, this one does do something different, and that you gotta tip your hat to because it's like a big payoff. I give this movie a solid 9 out of 10. I recommend it, go see it, you'll like it. It definitely will spark a lot of debate, especially if there's different opinions. Go see it. Great $10 ticket, Friday night weekend, do it. And to see what my guests had to think and say, go to it. What did you think about the acting?
I thought it was fantastic. I think that Asa Butterfield did a great job in the main role. I think that personally, he's taking a duality. He's taking the emotional side, he's taking the aggressive side, and they're showing him conflicting. And as you watch it in the movie, you'll understand that more, but I think that the nuance of his character is fantastic. Whether he was given that concept and given that motivation behind his acting, or he figured it out on his own, I saw it and I appreciated it. It was great. Now, on the other hand, Harrison Ford, I love Harrison Ford. He's amazing. A little cliche. I think that his character was just the typical general character that's barking between the good versus evil. We have to win the war, and a little cliche for me. But overall, that kid was fantastic.
I loved the acting. I thought it was wonderfully done. Asa Butterfield made you feel the empathy for that character, and you felt everything that he felt. You felt pain, you felt anguish, you felt confusion, you felt anger towards people. You felt everything he felt. He had a wonderful way of portraying everything to the audience and making you feel what he felt.
Oh, Asa Butterfield's a step up in his acting career since his role in the movie Hugo. We got a bunch of Oscar nominees here in one sci-fi movie, and I haven't seen something like that in quite a while.
How do you feel about the sound and special effects? Because honestly, they went hand in hand together.
Yeah, absolutely. There were moments where the theater actually rumbled. You can feel it. And when you take that music and you take that sound and you add it to just the amazing graphical effects they did, it really immerses you in the situation. You feel like you're in the battle. You feel like you're in the simulation. You feel like you're there. And I think that the buy-in and the fact that you never doubt what you're seeing is a huge part of the real viability and the immersion of that movie.
The scenes with the simulations and everything is just so amazing to watch, and it rumbled the theater, and just the sound with it was so amazing. It was really good. They did a great job with that one.
The sound was what got my attention, though. The visual effects often didn't look like visual effects. It looked real. I mean, I'm like, oh, that's... Now, some of it looks CGI because they're aliens. Alien worlds, they look CGI because we have nothing to compare it to in real life. We've never seen any aliens in real life. So, but as far as outer space stuff goes, special visual effects were awesome, and the sound made the whole theater rumble. I won't be surprised if it gets an Oscar nomination for Best Sound.
Do you feel that this follows your traditional Alien movie, or do you think they took Alien concept and did something totally new with it?
I think they did something new, and I'd like to label this as a thinking man's sci-fi movie. It has action, don't get me wrong, but it's less about the complete machismo firing guns everywhere and more about the thought process and the emotional aspect. You follow more of a story. It has a more solid story than just let's blow up all the bad guys and not get killed.
I give this a 9.5. I was completely drawn in, never bored once. If just one of these things had fallen short, the elements of visual effects or acting, the movie would have crumbled. But it all prevailed. Thumbs up to the cast and crew of this movie. Great job, guys.
I give this movie 10 out of 10. I was just amazed at the story. I had an investment, an emotional investment in the character. I wanted to grow with him and I wanted to experience this with him. And I felt that as he matured and as the movie went on, I think the payoff for you as someone invested in that was fantastic.
Go on ahead and shoot us some comments down below. Favorite it, share it, subscribe to the channel. Next week we are going to bring you Thor, The Dark World, Marvel last one of the year. I'm super excited for that one. But we will see you next week at the movies. And always remember, spayed and neuter your pets.